Yes, I'm here again. I didn't think it was going to come out here, and then it turned out to be a lovely day, sort of. I mean, it's still muggy, crazy hot, crazy humid, but I do love that. I do love that. And I've spent time indoors, and this is sort of cool. Sort of cool. That's hot. I just had, finished off my chat with Gail, and I'm reading again. Really didn't think I'd get here. But when the sun came out, I went, I have to get out. I went for a walk this morning. It's just better. It's horrible. I get up at 6 o'clock. I take my pill. I feed the cats. And when I'm in bed, okay, so I get up, turn off my alarm at 6 o'clock, and go, just hang on. I'm taking my pill, feeding the cats, and I'm coming back to bed. And I never do. I never make it back to bed. Crazy the things you tell yourself. Yeah, so. Because I have to keep walking. If I stop walking, I will stop walking. That's just a fact of life. I have to keep moving, or I won't be able to move anymore, so I have to do my exercises every night. I'm actually getting better at those ones that Allison gave me. The dog, the pointing dog, and the various crunches or whatever. Not crunches, but yeah, I'm getting better at them. They're not so hard. And every day I think, okay, I'll send her an email saying, is it okay? Do I have to do these every night or just every other night, or what's? You didn't tell me exactly how often I'm supposed to do them every week. And then I go, don't send the email, just do them, because they're not so tough that I can't do them every night. So that happens. And I swept my path, because those stupid squirrels spit on it every single day. Yeah, so we did go to, we had our lovely get-together at the Marina restaurant. What a great, I really like that better than Gabriella's house. Has more interesting things going on. Gabriella's house is lovely, and she has a nice big house and big, yard. But watching, people water ski on the other side of the railing, back and forth, and looking over at Justin Bieber's house, and it's just kind of nice. And eating food that isn't food that you made, and not eating so much. When we have our luncheon at Gabriella's house, I eat way more, because everyone brings something, right? So it's not just your plate with your thing, it's 5-6 people have brought something, so you have to have some of that. And, I eat way too much. So this was great. This was great. And there are no cicadas out there. Just, motorboats and water. And it doesn't have that, like when you go to the lake, like Lake Ontario or something, like a really big lake, there's a water smell. There's a smell of, because they have waves, they have not a tide, but there are waves, definitely. It's much bigger. But this is a small lake, almost private. I wonder if the McCormicks own it or if it's all the people in Puslinch there own it. I don't know. Anyway, it's well known because the McClintocks are well-known water skiers, world famous in the water skiing world. And Justin Bieber and Hailey live there. Apparently, Gail was saying that people spot them here in Cambridge because Puslinch is not a city. Cambridge is where Puslinch is. And like the Marina Restaurants has a Cambridge address, not a Puslinch address. And apparently Justin and Bailey and Hailey have been seen at the Cambridge Centre and various places like that. That's okay. I prefer Shawn Mendes. We're going for Canadian singing. Oh, I like them both. It is not swelteringly hot, but it is very muggy. How you doing, Tree? Yeah, so we had a good outing. So Gabrielle was there first. I got there second, and then we went and sat downstairs way around the back. It was very private for most of the time we were there. And we overstayed our welcome, I'm sure. Yeah, it was nice, really nice. All the people who didn't come missed it. But I found out why the one person didn't come. Her husband, who I have known as long as I've known her, he drives a UPS truck around here. He has had knee problems because of the kind of walking he does for a very long time, and he's needed surgery for a very long time, and he finally had the surgery, which is why she was not there. So I said, oh, that's why you didn't come. But he really needed the surgery. This will be great. That was Nicole. I don't actually think I think she's maybe made it to one of them over all the years we've been doing this. One, if. Like, I don't remember seeing her at one of those. I really don't. I don't think she's ever made it. Okay, that's what I think. But yeah. So we all had, almost all of us had desserts. And either tea or coffee. And Veronica had a salad with chicken. Yeah, so I got my hair done. Yay. Cut. I decided, no braids. My hair will get too long, and then there'll be long hair hanging around. I mean, this is long enough as it is. So the color is back to normal. Get away, there's nothing sweet here. I met my hairdresser for the first time. And I have the location. The next visit will be in October, I think. No, September something. I always make it 5 weeks. I don't really know if I need it for 5 weeks, but just be a cut, a trim. And then this morning, I spent much of the time trying to get through to my benefits company because I accidentally submitted my claim for my support stockings twice. I thought it didn't go through the first time, so I submitted it a second time, and then I finally got to the right place where you can see your submissions, and I thought, oh, it's there twice. Okay, it went through the first time. Oops. So it probably, she said, wouldn't have, they would have figured it out. But I felt better calling them up and saying, hey, I didn't intend to do that. Please remove one of them. It's not intentional. Not intentional. Honesty is the best policy, you know? Yes, so that was, don't think, well, the reason it went so long is because COVID, right? Because of the pandemic. I let it go so long. Usually I do let my hair go for the summer, but not from March break to the end of the summer. That's a little excessive. So what else do I have to do today? Have to do nothing. Because I have tofu in the fridge. I have some hamburger, frozen hamburger. I can make spaghetti sauce. Yeah. I'll do the veggies and the tofu today. And what's today? Today is Wednesday. Did the women play today? I believe they do. I believe they play today. What did I say? Do they play not Tuesday and Wednesday? They would have notified me had they played Wednesday. And the only people who were playing yesterday were Germany and Czech Republic, I think. I watched that for a little while. So today's Thursday. What's on Thursday? Who's on Thursday? Quite a kerfuffle with the Jeopardy host. I really think they should just leave Mayim Bialik to do the hosting and forget about the other guy. I don't like him. I didn't like him when he played his role originally, and I still don't like him. What's wrong with putting another Canadian on there? No, maybe Alex not okay. Oh, what's wrong with putting a woman on there? What's wrong with getting Rick Mercer to do it? Wouldn't it be perfect? Another Canadian. Wouldn't that be just right? Alex Trebek replaced with another Canadian. That would be good. Rick Mercer would be wonderful. He's so cool. No, Mayim Bialik will be fine. But she's not permanent, right? I wish they'd make her permanent. Probably Rick Mercer has done plenty and doesn't need the hassle of anything. He's probably, well, he's retired. I'm sure he stopped his show himself, even though it was totally successful. He said, nah, it's okay, I'm quitting. Love Rick Mercer. Anyway, I've had my morning snack. After finally getting that done with my benefits people, OTIP. Getting hotter and hotter, eh? cicadas are saying. It's getting hot. It's getting really hot. Yes, I got my hair done. I went to that, and that was it. Three weeks and school starts again. Just didn't quite get the cut right, but that'll work itself out. Less on the side. Which is why the braids don't work, because I have less on the side. Whatever. Okay, I'll go back to reading now. Lovely reading weather.